it's Gallina here, and I wanted to walk you through basically how I set up my trading plan or my watch list for the day. That is probably the most important thing when you sit down to your desk every single morning is to have a trading plan, because if you do not have an idea of when to get in or to get out of a stock and you just do it on a whim, then it's really going to be difficult to profit. You'll probably get lucky a couple of times, but without a trading plan and executing that plan, you will likely fail. So I wanted to go ahead and give you what I do on a daily basis to go ahead and generate my list and show you guys a little bit more of how it's all done. So first of all, I have these two screens up right here. This is not part of the software behind it, but this is from Trade Ideas. Absolutely love that software for finding stocks that are moving. And I use it, obviously, I'm filming this around 1:30 in the afternoon, so it has the current time frame of up gappers for the day and down gappers for the day. But what I'm doing in the morning is I'm checking to see which stocks are going to be volatile that day so that I know, okay, A, there's volatility, there's volume behind it, and that's going to create movement for the stock. Now, whether I know if that stock is going to continue the momentum up or down, I don't have a crystal ball that will tell me. So I wait and I look at the levels to see, okay, if this level is broken in one direction or another, that means that there's going to be more momentum in that direction and it will take that stock further in that direction. So for today, I went ahead, let me go ahead and close these out for you guys. This is my watch list for today. So I had TOPS, AXSM, MEAT, Roku, and CCL on the potential up gapping list, and then PCG, MAXR, Apple, WB, and AZN for the short or potential drop of the day. This just happens to be the SPY setup. So we'll go to TOPS. All right. So what do I do pre-market? I'm looking at the pre-market support and resistance. So when I do my watch list in the morning, I was like, all right, here we go. This is the top of the candle. Sometimes I will use bars as well, so you can see where it closes and understand, okay, well, this one closed right here, 129. That looks like it's going to be pretty good resistance. And then down here as well, this looks like it's going to be pretty good support. And then I pull it back on the year to see as well, where is it, right? Where is it in relation to the year? What's going on with the moving averages? Yes, it was curling up with the averages. It gapped up. Likely it will drop back down, but it could have a further push up. Another thing that I also look at is I go to Volume Bot and I put in the volume, or I put in the stock to find out what the short volume is for that day. So yesterday's short volume was 52.24%. So knowing that, I generate the list for each stock, and then you can see this one, it didn't ever break that 129 level, tested 125, and then pretty much pulled back as well. And you can see there was massive volume right at the open if you really wanted to get into it on the 1 minute chart. I personally, when I'm setting up my charts and everything like that, I will never use a 1 minute. I used to when I first got in, but it was just too choppy, and maybe potentially if you want to trade the super uber low float stocks, will it be amazing? But I've actually gravitated to higher price stocks that have less risk with more shares, but a larger average true range so that you can make more profit with less risk involved, because that's the name of the game, right? It's all about risk management. So you can see here, this was the support pre-market, and then it flipped to be resistance, and it hasn't gone up above that since, let's see, it broke down really 1030. We're now 130. So that's a pretty strong resistance at this point in time. A new support that I would put on the chart if I was thinking about getting in would be right about here, 107. If it does break down from here, I think it's pretty much has a gap down to yesterday's close, which is this blue dash line of 101. So it's probably going to go ahead and drop on down there. Right now it's at 109. So this low price stock, I'm not interested in shorting personally, but there are many people that do. AXSM. So AXSM was on my watch list yesterday. Again, today, you can see I changed the resistance and support to be from pre-market. Again, it broke it once, came down, tested support, and then ran up again through that resistance. So you had from 882 up to the high of the day, which was high of the day here, which was high on that candle 910. So you have a nice 30-cent move there, hold back down to the averages, and then ran up, or move the volume weighted average price, VY. And we'll go into Roku. Roku was amazing yesterday. Massive, massive gap up. Then today tested this 4505, which when I actually put this on my watch list for today, the 4505 was a support from earlier that had been broken. So I know that that was a level in the past that there was a lot of activity. And so when I saw that, I thought, I do have this on my potential long momentum list, but this one does have the short potential as well, because if you look at it on the daily chart, you can see that it did gap up yesterday, and then it gapped up again today, and it pulled back, and it pulled back down to the 4 exponential moving average. Again, going on the short side, if we were to look at PCG, PCG had a gap down yesterday, so looking for that second day continuation of that. And you can see I had this as support from yesterday right here, so I just flipped that to be resistance. And then this one was support when I was doing my watch list, and then it broke down a little bit further pre-market, and you can see it's pretty much been channeling. So once it breaks one way or the other here is going to be likely that momentum move. You can definitely set price alerts as well. Price alerts are great if you can actually send them to your phone. There's many times as a mom of 2, I'm not always in front of my computer, and so it's great to have the alerts be set and sent to my phone, because that way I can manage a trade, especially if it's a longer term trade, from my phone. I hope you guys like that, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.